Oh my god. That did a lot of damage. Well. Dead by invisible. Maybe I should go back to the machine gun version for this one. I don't point blank kill myself by accident. At you. Oh, damn. Smashed my head so hard against that outcropping, I damaged it. Damn, girl, you hit so hard, you must be German. Back there. Alright, snack time. Who wants a potato chips? Potato chips, brand potato chips. Favorite. I like the way they animate the telekinesis here, like the way that the items just sort of bob and float in the air. Pretty nice. Also, check out that vintage old plane. That's got to be something significant, right? Government issued potato chips, now with salt. Now mit iodine. I thought climbing up the wing here was going to get me to like a secret area. So much for being clever. In there. Alright, elevator then. Also, battery for this. Move out of the way. I don't know why I needed to do that. The powering the elevator? Yes. I'm not going back to the research department right now, game. Busy. Oh, I missed one. Okay. I need another battery. Oh, there it is. Hiding. You know what, actually, Doggo, that reminds me, have you ever heard of this card game called Illuminati? Way back in the day? So it was a card game about different, like, social factions vying for control. So, like, you know how in Magic the Gathering you'd have, like, what color of mana you're playing? For Illuminati, you'd have what faction you were. Like, you were the hippies, you were the freaks, you were the government, you know, whatever. And so cards would have various different affiliations. Like, you'd have a card that was a hippie card, or a geek card, or a government card, right? So you, in the Magic the Gathering kind of way, you'd also have cards that were that would alter other cards. So there was this one card that turned things into government cards, or federal, whatever it was called, and it was like the card was called Federalization, and it had a picture on it of like a small mom and pop diner, right? And like mom and pop were being led out by government agents, and they looked all sad. And there was another government agent inside, and they were plastering up the front of the place. And like Mom and Pop's diner sign was covered up by a new sign that said, Federal Department of Lunch. I always got a kick out of that picture. I want to go eat at the Federal Department of Lunch. Actually, I don't actually. The food would probably be bland as fuck. But I would do it anyway, at least once, just to have the experience. It's something I feel like I would have to experience if it actually existed. Alright, ordinary AWE. And for those of you who weren't around earlier to catch it, AWE stands for Altered World Events. Otherwise known as a bunch of weird magic shit happened in this place and shit got fucked up, yo. So the weird shit that happened with the slide projector altering reality around her hometown. That's an altered world event.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the
shit happening in the Alan Wake game, that would be an altered world event as well. The whole game was one big AWE.
Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction?
Of course.
You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
That has such a radio voice. I wonder if he got hired for that show. America Overnight will be right back.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
I mean, yeah, that is entirely possible as an outcome. Yeah, boys. That's right, Kai. Basically, we're gonna do a bunch of science. See you on the other side of the science.
Evaluation of Jesse Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr.
Science.
Sullivan. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan?
Are you?
Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. So tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
Effed.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Hey.
What's the next number in the sequence?
Jesse used the poster on the wall for
9,
reference.
12, 15.
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real.
Probably just sleeping.
None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey, are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
What a cunt. Telling him to calm down after she's purposely riling him up? Fucking hell. But look at me still talking while there's still science to do. Okay, let's see. Kill people with charge, okay. The rest of the stuff really matters much. I mean, obviously pissing him off was part of the psychological assessment, but throwing in the calm down afterwards, that was a douche move. Hang on. Like at the bulls. Now, the way these people write about the Ordinary so much, I think it actually was a real town somewhere that's not just in here. But they might have recreated it. Or maybe it's just a sector that studies it, I guess.
See what they have on Ordinary.
Oh. Oh, I see. Big model.
Here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Why is that one building red and nothing else is? Was that my house? Smash! Smash my house! F my house! Alright, it's official. Jesse is now a kaiju. Telekinetic kaiju. Ah! Oh shit! Going down. Alright, who wants a fake tree in the face? It's not a fake tree. Give me. can have it back.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Alright, that was fun. Yeah, I got going for about another 10 minutes, Kai. Typically, I do 6 recordings per stream.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Ooh.
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
Another Alan Wake reference?
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane. What?
I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing.
Brother.
Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's...
Piece of me became a new person.
I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well.
Pajama game's gonna happen.
And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
All I need to do is we gotta let Dylan out of that containment unit he's in, give him a big hug, and we can merge back into one person again. Like we're supposed to be.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of
Shit.
New York, and nobody saw a thing.
It's not even a model, it's just the
Pretty
actual
unbelievable.
landfill. Or at least a chunk of it. Oh god. Boomy men's. At least I have plenty of things to throw at people. There goes all my health. Oh. Fuck. Got it. Just picked up healing and took it away again.
We should check that lab.
Loot. Need to be something up here. Gimme. With a haunted globe. Let's see. People commit suicide, how nice. Yes. America overnight, okay. Let's check our loadout real quick here. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I'm just going to look through my mods again for a minute. Let's see. Ooh, blast radius 84%. Let's do that. Have a good one, doggo. Alright, we'll call it there. Have a good night, Kai. I'm glad you were able to watch the stream properly with your awesome new internet. Fun to have you around.